It is time to review. It is time to review. It's time to review. Mitchells versus the Machines. It's time to review. It's time to review. It's time to review Mitchells and the Machines. All right, hashtag wow, hashtag now. Thank you for putting up with my crappy singing. It is time to review Mitchells versus the Machines. This is a very underrated movie. A very underrated movie. I can't remember if it was in theaters or not, but here we go. So we got Mitchell's here. All the characters, even the dog, has some kind of character development throughout the entire movie. And usually, the director pointed out that these characters are usually based on people that either they know or based on who they are in real life. Now, the story is pretty much simple. It's one of these stories you wish could happen in real life, not the robots taking over. I mean, yeah, these guys here play an important role as well. Defective robots, they end up being their friends. And I do like the idea that in the movie there are certain things they bring up, and yet they come part of the story. They talk about the screwdriver, for example, and that ends up being part of the story. In fact, I actually added into the story because one of the things was towards the end. How does the father get out one of the pods? It's like what does he have that other people don't have? It's like, oh, well, let's. They end in the story of the screwdriver that he always keeps around with him. Another one had the moose. You see the moose in the box label stuff to get rid of, and again, that's actually important to the story because later you realize that actually was part of a cabin that the father had to sell, and she doesn't understand how important it was. Now, I can't remember which edition this was. There's two versions of it. Regular version that came out, and there's the KD version, which there's still scenes in it, but the scenes weren't anime yet. They're only storyboard. And they had to show the scene. Hopefully, I think it's in a regular edition, where she finally realized how important this moose was, and she breaks down crying. And again, it does storytelling right. Show, don't tell. Let the audience figure things out, and also always sets things up. Like here, we talk about the story of the two robots, for example. You talk about the idea, like they set up the idea that robots can't change their programming. Yet again, I know it's a cliche, but it's still a good cliche. The idea of the father hating technology. And of course, ultimately, it does end up saving their lives, of course. They're the only two humans alive because they don't use the father doesn't use technology. He just wants to connect to the family. But he starts using technology. And the robots there, like the two robots, the good robots, are like, wait, you changed your programming? So again, everything there is a setup for something. There's a reference to Furbies. I'm not sure why, but I'm glad it's there. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, every character has some kind of character. You got the daughter here. Now the Katie version, they made it clear she doesn't quite fit in high school. That's one reason why she's planning to go to college, because you got people who understand her. The father here is old-fashioned, who's growing distance from his daughter. And again, you find a reason why he doesn't support her based on the idea that he had a dream that didn't work out very well. In that case, owning a cabin in the woods. The mother trying to keep everything together. And this one is actually based on the director's life. The kid calls up random people on a phone book, and actually want to talk about diners. He actually did that in real life. So I do like the idea of people putting their own stories to it. Now, why is this story important to me? Oh yeah, right, the dog. Right, the dog. The dog. He does play some significance to the story. He's in all the videos. There's even a video towards the end. It's not in the Katie version, but it's in the original version. She does this videos called Dog Cop, where she uses the dog and she has sock puppets. And the idea here is that she did a video that actually he sees a video that makes him cry. The idea that the video is based on her life, saying that I have to move somewhere else. You just don't understand. And he realized, wow, okay, I'm really pushing her far away. Again, they have a lot of fun with it. I mean, the dog even made some significance. Like the idea, he's actually does help out. Again, it's hard with all the spoilers. The idea of using him as a shield because all the other robots just can't recognize if he's your dog, is he a pig, is he a loaf of bread. I mean, there's some funny jokes to it. There's one where, again, sorry with spoilers, but the iPhone ends up being the main villain. That was part of some guy called, I guess he's supposed to be Steve Jobs. I don't know. I can't remember his name. He kind of throws her away, and she becomes a villain, and she even creates these death robots. Like, so originally, I guess they were supposed to create machines for war. And I don't know. Somehow they ended up with the story, but I guess I just thought, no, let's just make it easier. Let's have this iPhone or Android or what the heck it's supposed to be create these robots. And it was like a funny joke about these robots, these battle robots going, yes, my queen, and these two other robots, the regular ones, not these guys, but the one I was based on, going, oh, what a suck up, yes, my queen. I thought that was, okay, they end up dying, but still, that was being funny, the idea of having someone go, yes, my queen, and then someone just mock the heck out of them. Again, that always gives me a laugh. But again, like I said, this story is important to me because I kind of wish this is what happened to me and my sister, not the robot uprising, but because unfortunately I wanted to be an artist, she wanted me to date, and unfortunately I kind of, well, things didn't go very well. We never actually got together, find happy terms of understanding of each other. So yeah, unfortunately, I kind of had my story, but it didn't end very well. So I kind of wish this is the scenario, not the robot uprising, that again eventually they do come together. That didn't happen with me, so I kind of wish it did. I mean, did you wish that happened with you? Is there a story out there you wish either did happen or wish could happen? Again, Mitchell versus Machine. That's why it's important, because again, I kind of wish me and my sister got together the way the Mitchells did. In fact, even everyone here has some kind of satisfying story arc. Even the mother here really becomes a badass towards the end, and she's kind of envious of someone getting likes, and then they end up liking them, I guess. But at any rate, oh yeah, even Mitch, the brother here, he ends up making a friend. I don't know, he's a dog. So anyhow, everybody has some kind of satisfying ending, but what do you think? Did you get a satisfying ending? Did it remind you of your own life? Write in comments below, and always hope today's sucks a little less, and please like and subscribe to my video.